So I wanted to share what I've been working on. I first came up with the song When September Ends, or Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. And I was thinking, it's really kind of an iconic song about what's going on right now. And I was thinking, oh, what can I do to really take advantage of all the cool or uncool stuff that's going on right now? And as you know me, I was thinking about what I could do regarding like sci-fi and then I was thinking about time travel because you definitely have, you know, September, which is in the future, thinking about the future. And I was thinking like, well, what can I do to kind of make this kind of unique? Um, uh, and so what I did was I came up with this kind of like sketch of stuff and I started jotting down images, and then from that, I created a script. So I'll read the script and then kind of go over like what happens in each of the things that I'm presenting or talking about. So you get an idea of at least my process of what I'm doing. Um, I thought about first starting off with like time lapses of the sun coming over Los Angeles and drone flights over a neighborhood because this is kind of like a everyman story. And then I have a shot of me in bed and then the phone ringing, kind of like that one new iPhone 11 app. I was kind of looking at that and thinking I could do something like that. And I hit the snooze button and then I go to my computer station and then school starts and we have another online class and then I have another online class and then I have another online class and we just see this like repetition like Groundhog Day where it's over and over and over and over and over. And I thought a time lapse would be good. And then there'd be a point where I'm just like exhausted and then I'd like go to sleep on the notepad. This is also kind of a thing to like suggest that maybe the whole thing is a dream and this isn't working. Um, so it's kind of a, a twist to the twist. Uh, and then I wake up, I start working on my notepad, and I start doing sketches, and I start throwing stuff across the room. What I'm writing about, and I start designing something, and then that's when we go to the exteriors, and it's going to be really a bunch of exteriors. One is Home Depot. I go to my truck, I go to Home Depot with all my protective gear, and then I go to Walmart, then I go to Target, then I go to the 99-cent store, and then I end up finally at Popeyes. This is a Popeyes joke that I share with a few people and how important Popeyes is to me. And how it's also part of the recipe to make this time machine that I'm going to be building. So we see another time lapse, me building stuff, and I use a bunch of miscellaneous objects, and I put it in a box, and one of them is going to be a Popeye chicken sandwich wrapping, and I make this thing, and then it doesn't work. Like I go to the dinosaur era, I go to World War II, and finally I get to October 1st, 2020, and double check it, and then I run off, and I go to school, and it's closed. I go to another place, and it's closed, and I end up in Santa Anita Mall, and it's closed. So the joke is that even when September happens and October happens, it's still the same thing. And then I look frustrated. And then that's it. I'd love to get feedback at today's meet and want to find out what you guys are working on too. So see you then.